and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Nkem Agunwa. You can catch us on NYSC TV on TSTV channel 365 and NYSC Radio 88.3 FM. We begin today's episode with a skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development center in Kubwa, located in the FCT. The NYSC is committed to equipping graduate youth with valuable skills that would make them self-reliant and wealth creators. Join us again.
The National Youth Service Corps, a call to service, a call to nationhood. Nigerian youths, stand up and embrace this clarion call. Wherever you are posted, accept it, embrace it. Do not harbor any fears, because your security is assured. Develop common ties with members of your host communities. You would discover that North, South, East and West, we are all brothers with common ties and a shared destiny as one nation. Do not lobby for preferential posting, for it is unpatriotic and illegal. Report at once to the orientation camp as soon as you are posted and contribute your quota to the overall development of our great nation, Nigeria. The National Youth Service Corps, building future leaders.
Welcome back. We speak to Mayomi Abimbola, the CEO of Beam Top Fashion, located in Kubwa in the Federal Capital Territory. Mayomi is a graduate of biology science who served in Osun State in 2009. During her service year, she taught integrated science and biology at the community school in Bogon. It was during this time that she honed her skill in fashion designing. Today, Beam Top Fashion has a school where it trains young people, including corps members, in the skill of fashion designing, bringing to bear her love for teaching. Her partnership with the NYSC began in 2019 and has since then trained over 1,000 corps members in fashion designing. Let us meet her.
To put your dart on your back body. If you do your front body is carrying a bustier, your back body will carry just a normal dart. So you can choose. It's not a crime to have a straight dart at the back and have princess bustier at the front, or either of the two. So your back body can be princess dart. It can also be our straight dart. Yes. This is our straight dart. So if you are to do your princess bustier, you connect it from your arm or connect it. So your lining will not carry allowance. Your lining will not carry allowance. It's going to carry your exact length. You add little allowance around the region of the bust. Hello? You add little allowance. So I pushed it backward. When I get my shape, I'll push it forward. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you add at least little, like a quarter allowance only around the bust region. Only from the neck down to the bust or the under bust, you add allowance. So you are not expected to cut your exact measurements. My name is Mayomi Abimbola. I'm from Kogi State, the Yoruba-speaking part of Kogi State. I was mobilized in year 2009, first batch A, March, and I served in Osun State. I was posted to Bogon, Ayedade local governments, and I was posted to a community school there to teach. And because I studied biological science, I teach the students integrated science and biology in SS class. Then after school, by 2, I'll go back to the campus lodge doing nothing. So I decided to go and check the village where I can learn sewing. And that was where I started my learning from. This Beam Top Fashion I'm located in Cuba along NNPC, JO Plaza. I train, it's a fashion school. Since I was once a lecturer, so passing that information to my trainees is just ease for me. And I give you value for your money. So I train on corporate wears, I train on traditional wears, and I make bridals. To your wedding dress, to your bridal train, everything is what I do. So we sew, we train. I started a partnership with NYC in 2019, January. And throughout 2019, I was in every camp in 2019. And I trained in camps, I trained over 1,000. While in post-camp, I've trained over 100 in post-camp. Over the years, with this my few years of engagement with NYC, I have core members that I've trained, and that is what they are into presently, both in and outside Abuja. So I have, out of the 100 I've trained, I have over 30 established. So they are not searching for job. That is what they are doing. Many of them are even more as in their space, the space they occupy now. Their level of engagement in the field is much more than I presently.
My name is Mayomi Abimbola. I'm from Maiduguri. When I came to NYC during the CAP, they introduced us to this Said program, and I decided to join fashion design because it was my dream to design clothes, and I like wearing clothes as females. I learned a lot of skills, like I can sew 3 pieces, mermaid, cow kaftan, kimono, like basically everything that has to deal with females' clothes. I have learned a lot, and I'm very grateful for this, and I'm grateful to NYS.
It's a very good fashion school. The trainer, she's superb. She trains well. She teaches well. She has that easy flow of imparting knowledge to her trainees, and it's the knowledge she wants to give to you is easily absorbed. You can easily absorb the knowledge she has, and so she's a very good trainer. My plan for the future, I plan to have my own fashion house too, where I can train other students. I can also sew, like a kind of like a side, or let me just say, not to depend on white collar job.
I chose fashion design because I've always had passion for fashion. I want to have this. I want to be building wears for people, even for myself. I want to sew wears for myself, because at times the way tailors, the way they sew for you, you might not even like what they sewed for you, what they made for you. But I want to make for myself that I'll be very proud of it. That okay, I made this myself, and it was through NYC service I was able to do that. Coming here now, I started making wears. I made this myself. This is a peplum top made by me. I did this, and within a few months I'll be here. I'll really improve. I can now make trouser, a shirt, a top, a straight skirt, boo gown, anything I can make. I can make now. I started shortly, and alhamdulillah, I'm here now.
NYC gave me the opportunity to practice what I studied in school. I did guidance and counseling, and I was posted to a school where I was the school counselor. So it has been an exciting time. And not just that, not just about my PPA, I was able to develop a skill here. I learned fashion designing. I was able to make different dresses. I started making dress to people. I started making small income out of it. So trust me, NYC is not a waste of time. It has given me a lot of opportunity. I've met different people in the whole world, and I'm grateful for that.
Not less than 3 months now, I've made so many styles. I made this one by myself. The 2 gowns outside there, which I made. I make clothes for my roommates. I made for other people. Even the khaki I'm putting on, I made it for myself.
Said is actually helpful because fashion has always been my thing right from when I was small. and it has given me the opportunity to actually come and fulfill my dreams. The trainer has been a very, very wonderful teacher. Like the things I knew before, I'm like, wow. So there are things like this. Like she teaches us the different measurements. Like, she teaches basic things that you would understand perfectly well. And I want to use the opportunity to appreciate NYC for this privilege, because we are getting this knowledge at a very, very discount price.
I'm actually learning fashion design here, and this is my first time here. So actually this morning my roommate wore a dress, and I was actually impressed because she told me that she started just 3 months and she was able to sew that kind of dress, and that kind of intimidated me, and that's why I'm here today.
I started this fashion when I was at home. So when it was time for me to go to service, my parents were like, you have to go. I wanted to delay it so that I can finish my fashion design training. So I want to thank NYC for this opportunity. I saw it as a privilege to complete what I have started, so that it will be that I learned something halfway and I did not finish it. So I want to say a big thanks to NYC for this side training. God bless you.
For the female core members that are into fashion, the time you have babies, you can do whatsoever you want to do with. You can make anything. So there is this fulfillment, there is this joy that having what to do with your hands brings to you. I met one of my schoolmates, and she's now my client. So when she came, she was telling me that your own better. That was what she said. Shall you have a place to go? Since we graduated, I'm still jumping from one job to the other. So there is this fulfillment that you must not jump around to look for a job. You can start. Even when the job comes, it makes you better. I used to tell them, you can start something. Then when job comes, it will give you a better edge to do it. You can do it in a better way. You can be working and be doing your business alongside. So it's good to just have a skill, something you can fall back to. Thank you, NYC, for this privilege of training core members. Thank you for bringing the best out of me. Thank you for making me better in my profession. I'm so proud of being a fashion designer by the fact that I'm training core members. I've interfaced with a lot of them. They've exposed me to how to deal with people. They've challenged me to learn more, in order to pass the information and the knowledge more to them. Thank you. God bless you. SAED.
Core members creating well.
Core members creating well.
SAED. That was super amazing. The core members are learning so much. They would go on to produce made in Nigeria fashion wares and indeed build international brands. This will in no small measure contribute to the nation's GDP. Well done to you all. We move on to our next story on the Agro-Allied CDS Group in Nasarawa State. The members of this CDS group identified Luvu community in Masaka in Nasarawa State. Their mission was to support the community's agricultural activities and promote better food production and food security in the community. Come with us.
Hello viewers, my name is Ashom Shedak Yakubu and we are here today in Luvu community, Masaka, Nasarawa State. And we, the members of Agro-Allied CDS, have chosen to show love to the members of Masaka, Luvu community. So come with me.
In the course of this discussion, I will be talking about agricultural production, a very complex but simple word that is practiced that is practiced by almost everybody. Agricultural production is simply using the products we get from agriculture to better our lives in terms of food consumption, in terms of materials and other products we can get from agriculture. In regards to this, agricultural production is divided into three parts.
Shi wannan agricultural production ya kasu ne zuwa gida uku.
Which are production of food, production of fuel, and production of raw materials.
Muna da production that is noman abinci, muna da na gefen mai da dai sauransu.
Production of food is the most common aspect of agricultural production, in which we farm and then we feed on the crops we farm, either plants or animals.
My name is Lemadim David Ekene. I'm the president of Agro-Allied CDS. I'm from Imo State. The reason why we organize this sensitization is because of the need of certain agricultural items in this community. As you can see, this is a Luvu community, and when we made our research and we found out that certain infrastructures are lacking to boost agricultural production in this community. So we put our heads together and said, what can we do to help the farmers here? And you can see we had to get fertilizers and chemicals in our own little quarter as a corpus for our community development service, and we brought it to the community, and we hope that by providing these items, it can help them in their farmland and also boost production, which can also increase the economic level in Luvu community, Masaka, Nasarawa State.
Shi ne ya ɗauki kaso mai ƙarfi a gefen agriculture.
The other aspect of agricultural production is production of plants for fuels.
Ɗaya gefen agric dama mun ce muku ya kasu kashi uku. Ɗaya gefen na plant yana dillin ne wanda za a fitar da mai daga jikin itace.
And the third aspect of agricultural production is production of plants for their raw materials, like lumbering. We produce plants to get wood and to get like cottons we can use to make our clothes.
As we know, CDS is Community Development Service, and as core members, we are expected to do something for the community we find ourselves in. So Agro-Allied it's a CDS that help farmers to know more about agriculture, because some of these farmers, they just go to the field and they just cultivate without knowing the technological aspect of it. There are so many chemicals and fertilizers that could be used to help the crop or the crop that are being cultivated. So we're supposed to do this for a very long time now, and raising funds wasn't easy for us. And LEAP Africa had to come in to assist us. So that is what we are here doing today, and we thank God. I'm so happy because it wasn't easy raising these funds, because we are not supposed to use our money. We're supposed to go out to raise funds, and when LEAP Africa showed interest in us, we just had to grab this opportunity to come to Luvu community today.
The community is so much exciting and appreciating, even for the project and the gifts that they are making it ready for the farmers.
On behalf of the state coordinator, NYC Nasarawa, Alhaji Abdullahi Kamshi, I wish to present this farming incentive to Luvu community farmers.
Ya gabatar da taki ma sarkin Luvu, dan Allah ku tafa mai shi, tafa mai shi, tafa mai.
We should not sell it, because we have seen the past where items are given to farmers, some people sell it. It is my wish on behalf of the state coordinator, Abdullahi Kamshi, that this will go a long way to increase your yield at the end of this farming season. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Don't know where the finances were sourced out, if not that the corpus came here and told us, is with the support of the LEAP. It's their own organizations that sponsor all this. We just say, God bless you.
What a corpus are doing is only God that will reward them. More especially the NGO, the LEAP, has really pulled to us sense of belonging. So this our community Luvukudna, we are so much delighted for your coming. It's only God that will pay you back. We thank you. God bless you.
The copper come to give us the fertilizer and the medicine made them put for farm. So we are so happy for that and we appreciate them and may God help them.
LEAP Africa is a non-governmental organization that is majorly improving youth, teenagers, and also leaders who wants to serve the community. Most importantly, for social change. So that is the major thing I can say LEAP Africa is venturing into. And coming to serve in Nasarawa now got me opportunity to actually speak with LEAP Africa to venture to sponsor this project in Luvu community, and they're actually glad in sponsoring projects related to SDG 12, that is responsible consumption and production. So this project is to improve farming system in Luvu community, to improve the farming, the crops they plant, which is mostly cassava, maize, and some other crops like that. So it's important that we as Nigerians need to be responsible to how we improve our crop production and also the consumption we make. We are here to educate Luvu community and also to share with them basic amenities that can always improve their consumption and also production of food. Of farming here in Luvu community.
We are here to give back to our community. Today, as you all can see, our faces are bright and lifted as we do this good giving back to our community with the help of LEAP Africa. Thank you so much, LEAP Africa, for this opportunity for us to be able to endorse the community and give back. So thank you very much, viewers. Ago Align! Improving the nation's economy! Ago Align! Improving the nation's economy! Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Nigeria serves, Nigeria we serve.
The community was so excited. It just makes my heart leap to see how appreciative they are and how the support by the NYSC is indeed making a difference. This would undoubtedly have a ripple effect on the economic condition of the community and an improved livelihood. We would be right back.
Section 6 of the National Youth Service Corps Act places in every state government the responsibility to arrange and provide accommodation, boarding, transportation, and to provide other facilities which are essential for the welfare of members of the Service Corps and the success of the scheme in the state, and also to arrange the provision of facilities for orientation courses and winding up exercises. While Section 7 subsection 4 states that every state government shall be required to provide such other facilities and contribute to the implementation and achievement of the programs and projects of the Service Corps in the states, including, but not limited to, land for agriculture, orientation camps, and transportation facilities. The Director General and the management of the National Youth Service Corps appreciates the efforts of all the state governments who have provided adequate facilities for corps members serving in their states, and use this medium to encourage and appeal to other state governments to provide adequate facilities for corps members serving in their states in order to guarantee a smooth and successful service year. Thank you.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us on today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. You could always write to us on the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we would write back. You could also catch us on NYSC TV on TSTV channel 365 and NYSC Radio 88.3 FM. Remember, the safety of corps members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. Until I see you next time, I am Nkem Agonwa. Stay safe. You so